So what? Elvis would deny everything, and her mother would believe him instead of her, and nothing would change. Nothing at all. Elvis was fumbling with her blouse, and Dawn felt his calloused, filthy hand touching her breast. It was his touch that finally set off her temper, releasing the pent-up resentment that had been building in her ever since her mother had let Jenks move in with them. And as anger flooded through her, so also did a renewed strength. She jerked her wrist free from Elvis Jenks's grasping fingers and hit him, slapping him hard across the face. It surprised him so much that he let go of her breast. As he moved to grab her again, Dawn shot out the door, neither looking back nor slowing down until she was out of sight of the house. Without making a conscious decision, Dawn knew exactly what she was going to do. She walked purposefully toward the mall 10 blocks away, and the cash machine that would give her access to the secret bank account she'd been building up for almost a year, stashing away nearly all the money she earned from her babysitting jobs. She realized now that she'd been moving steadily toward this decision for months. She wasn't acting on an angry whim or trying to punish her mother over some petty issue. She wasn't failing in school, or running around with the wrong crowd, or getting into drugs. She just didn't want to get raped by her mother's boyfriend, and she was certain that if she stayed around, that was exactly what would happen. Better just to leave quietly and begin her own life. Dawn knew what she wanted to do. She'd known for a long time. She wanted to go to Hollywood and take acting lessons and become an actress. Not a star, just an actress. She was pretty sure she could do it. She'd been in the school play this year, and last year too, and everyone had told her she'd been really good. Given a chance and the right training, she knew she could be even better. Good enough, maybe, to earn a living at it. As she stood in front of the cash machine, taking out just enough money to feed herself while she hitchhiked down Interstate 5, Dawn Sanderson had already mentally left her past in Los Banos behind and begun to make her plans for a future in Los Angeles. By the time she walked out of Los Banos, heading for the Interstate 10 miles to the west, her dreams were already taking shape. She would find a little apartment and a job and spend whatever free time she had taking acting lessons and getting her high school diploma. Her stride quickening to keep pace with the rapid working of her mind, Dawn walked along the edge of the pavement, barely aware of the passage of time as she put mile after mile behind her. It was just starting to get dark by the time she reached the massive expanse of concrete that ran straight down the valley as far as she could see, unwavering in its southward route, absolutely featureless. Should she start hitchhiking now, in the fading light of evening? No. Better to wait until morning. It would be safer then. If she wasn't going to be raped by Elvis Jenks, she sure wasn't going to be raped by some faceless stranger, either. What seemed like endless hours later, Dawn looked up into the first faint light of morning. The sky was clear, but the stars, which had been twinkling above her all night long, were fading quickly as the blackness of the night was washed away by the rising sun, until finally there was only one star left, the morning star. She gazed at it for as long as it remained visible, feeling an odd connection with it that she didn't quite understand, until the point of light finally disappeared into the brightening of the new day. Only when it was gone did Dawn take it as an omen. After all, this was the first morning of a new life, and in the brightening light, she realized she'd actually survived all the fears that had closed around her last night while she tried to sleep in the semi-shelter of a bridge over the interstate. All through the restless night, she'd awakened with every sound, every howling coyote and rumbling truck, to stare up into the vast sky while struggling to control her fear of the darkness surrounding her and all the unseen creatures that might be hiding in it. Demons so close, she had sometimes felt she could almost reach out and touch them. Now, though, after making it through the dark, menacing night and seeing the morning star, it seemed everything was going to be all right after all.